Sitting among rustic scenes on a wind farm north of Adelaide, the Hornsdale Power Reserve, or Tesla Big Battery, has been mocked by critics since day one.
By all means, have the world's biggest battery, have the world's biggest banana, have the world's biggest prawn.
What if you could fully charge your car in just 5 minutes? Imagine never worrying about waiting hours at a charging station again. Elon Musk has just dropped a shocking bombshell that could change the entire electric car industry. Tesla's brand new aluminum-ion battery is here, and it promises faster charging, lower prices, and safer driving than ever before. This is not just a battery, it is a complete revolution. Get ready to see how this incredible technology might leave gasoline and even lithium batteries behind.
Diane has owned her Model Y Tesla for about 3 years with no serious complaints.
Pretty happy. It's a fun car to drive.
But that changed last month when she tried to go for a drive.
So it was fully charged. I went, unplugged the car, went to get in my car, shut the door.
Stay with us, because what you're about to discover will blow your mind. Big surprise Tesla's aluminum-ion revolution. Imagine if tomorrow morning you could charge your car fully in just 5 minutes, and without using any lithium at all. It sounds impossible, but Elon Musk and Tesla have made it real with their brand new aluminum-ion super battery. This shocking announcement has shaken the electric vehicle world because this battery is everything people have been waiting for. Much faster charging, lower cost, longer life, and better safety. For years, Elon Musk struggled with the high price and short supply of lithium, which is only found in a few countries and harms the environment when mined. But now he says he has found the perfect answer, a battery that uses aluminum instead of lithium, which is cheaper, easier to find, and better for the planet. Aluminum is a common metal we even use in kitchen foil, but in this battery, it can change the future of cars. According to Musk, this new aluminum-ion battery can fully charge in just 5 minutes and last through thousands of charges without the risk of catching fire or getting too hot. Think about it. A battery that normally took hours to charge can now be ready by the time you finish your coffee. For Tesla, this is not just a new battery, but a huge step to make electric cars so cheap, fast, and easy to use that gas and diesel vehicles could become history. And that is Musk's real goal, to leave fossil fuels behind forever. But this is only the beginning. Next, we will explore how this amazing new battery really works and why it could shake the entire EV world like never before.
Also includes a driver assistance technology. This is their most advanced one. They give that one away for free, so that's unlike Tesla. And then both are seen as performance cars, and the Xiaomi.
Breaking free from lithium, a new hope. For many years, the dream of electric cars has been stuck because of lithium. This metal is rare, expensive, and controlled by only a few countries. Every Tesla, BYD, and Volkswagen has depended on lithium-ion batteries to store power, drive long distances, and recharge again and again. But there has always been a big problem. Lithium costs too much to mine, harms the environment, and is only found in a few parts of the world. That means if anything goes wrong, like war or politics, the price of lithium goes up and the supply can get blocked. Elon Musk himself warned that if we don't find another solution, then the dream of affordable electric cars for everyone could die. That is where aluminum-ion technology comes in to save the day. Aluminum is cheap, easy to mine, and found almost everywhere on the planet, so no single country can control it. It is lighter than lithium, safer when it gets hot, and easier to recycle, which makes it perfect for the next generation of Tesla batteries. Musk does not see this as just a better battery, but as a way to create a cleaner, safer, and faster future for energy. With aluminum, Tesla is not just building a battery, they are giving people more freedom and independence from lithium. In the next chapters, we will look at how this aluminum-ion battery really works and see if it is strong enough to replace lithium and become the new king of electric vehicle batteries for the coming years. How does the aluminum-ion battery work? Now let's look at how this aluminum-ion super battery really works. A battery is basically made of two sides, a positive side called the cathode and a negative side called the anode. Between them is something called an electrolyte, which lets tiny charged particles, called ions, move back and forth. In a normal lithium battery, these are lithium ions. But in Tesla's new battery, these ions come from aluminum. Aluminum is cheaper and easier to find than lithium, and the special design of this battery lets it move aluminum ions very quickly. When you charge the battery, the aluminum ions move from the anode to the cathode, storing energy. When you use the car, the ions move back, giving power to the motor. One more amazing thing is that the cathode is made with a material called graphene. Graphene is a very thin layer of carbon that is super strong and lets ions pass through really fast, making charging much quicker. Because of these simple but smart changes, the aluminum-ion battery can charge up to 60 times faster than old lithium batteries and can last through thousands more charging cycles. It is also much safer because it does not heat up too much or explode like lithium sometimes does. In simple words, Tesla's new battery can power your car for years, charge in minutes, and stay safe even in tough conditions. In the next chapter, we will see how Tesla is planning to make these batteries for millions of cars and change the auto industry forever.
I'm in Norway, where Tesla sales have been skyrocketing. Sales jumped 54% in June and 213% in May, bucking a sustained downward trend across the rest of Europe.
How Tesla plans to build millions of aluminum-ion batteries. Now that you know how this amazing aluminum-ion battery works, you might wonder, how will Tesla actually build these for millions of cars? That is a huge challenge, but Elon Musk has a plan. Tesla has already built giant factories called gigafactories, which make batteries and electric car parts at a massive scale. Musk wants to use these gigafactories to start producing aluminum-ion batteries as soon as possible. They will use a special dry coating method, which makes battery production faster and cheaper by cutting out extra steps and saving energy. This means Tesla can build millions of batteries without spending too much money or time. Another important step is working with partners who can supply aluminum and graphene in large amounts. Since aluminum is found almost everywhere, this part is much easier than finding lithium. Also, aluminum is 100% recyclable, which means Tesla can reuse old batteries again and again instead of throwing them away. Musk has set a big target. He wants these new batteries ready for Tesla's cheaper models, like the Model 2, by the year 2026. If they succeed, these cars could cost as little as $10,000 and charge in 5 minutes, a game changer that might destroy the gasoline car industry forever. With these plans, Tesla is not just making new batteries, they are building a future where clean, cheap, and fast energy is available to everyone. In the next chapter, we will look at what these changes could mean for other car companies and why they might be worried. Why other car companies are worried. Tesla's big move toward aluminum-ion batteries has made other car companies very nervous. For years, brands like Toyota, Volkswagen, and BYD have invested billions of dollars in building lithium-based batteries. Their factories, supply chains, and engineers all focus on lithium. So if aluminum-ion batteries become the new standard, they could be left behind. These companies will need to spend even more money and time to switch over to the new technology, and that could put them in a tough spot. Right now, their lithium batteries can take anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours to fully charge, while Tesla's aluminum-ion battery could do it in just 5 minutes. That difference is huge and could completely change how people think about electric cars. If Tesla can offer faster charging, safer, and cheaper batteries, customers might stop buying from other brands altogether. That is why many rivals are quickly trying to catch up. Reports say Toyota has started working on its own aluminum battery prototypes, while Volkswagen is talking to new suppliers. Even BYD, which leads with its safe blade battery, is testing aluminum-ion technology to stay in the race. But changing from lithium to aluminum is not easy. They have to redesign their factories, train engineers, and create new partnerships. This will take time, and Tesla has a head start. In the next chapter, we will explore why aluminum is easier to find and how that could give Tesla another big advantage in the electric vehicle revolution. Aluminum, the secret weapon for Tesla. One big reason Tesla's new battery is so powerful is simple. Aluminum is everywhere. Unlike lithium, which is rare and mostly controlled by a few countries, aluminum can be found in almost every part of the world. It is cheap, easy to mine, and simple to recycle. This gives Tesla a huge advantage because they don't have to depend on a small group of countries for their battery supply. In places like the United States, India, Brazil, and Africa, there are big reserves of aluminum, which means Tesla can make deals directly with local suppliers and keep costs low. On top of that, aluminum is 100% recyclable, so once a battery wears out, Tesla can reuse the aluminum instead of throwing it away. This makes the new batteries much more eco-friendly and helps the planet. The other good thing about aluminum is that it is light and strong, so the batteries will weigh less, making cars go farther on a single charge. Less weight means better efficiency and more range for the same amount of power. Also, because aluminum-ion batteries do not catch fire or explode as easily as lithium batteries, they are much safer, even in hot weather or long road trips. All these reasons make aluminum the perfect choice for the next generation of EV batteries. In the next chapter, we will look deeper into how fast these new batteries really charge and what that means for the future of electric vehicles everywhere.
Such as whether Tesla has boosted the battery life or figured out a better way to charge the cars. But he did say that the change coming will impact all Tesla models, sedans, not just newer ones.
The 5-minute charging revolution. One of the most exciting things about Tesla's new aluminum-ion battery is its charging speed. Imagine plugging in your car and getting a full charge in just 5 minutes, almost as fast as filling up a gas tank. That is a true revolution for electric vehicles, because the biggest worry people still have about EVs is waiting too long to charge. This new technology changes the game. Aluminum-ion batteries can move their ions much faster than lithium-ion batteries, thanks to their special design and the use of graphene on the cathode. Graphene is a super thin, super strong carbon layer that lets charged particles travel incredibly quickly. Because of this, the battery can absorb energy at a speed no other battery can match right now. In some tests, these batteries have even charged fully in just 2 minutes, which is amazing. If Tesla can make this work on a large scale, it will remove one of the last big reasons people hesitate to buy electric cars. No more worrying about long charging times. You could just stop for a coffee, and by the time you are done, your car would be ready to go. This could make electric cars just as convenient as gasoline cars, maybe even better. In the next chapter, we will look at how these batteries stay safe and avoid the overheating or fires that sometimes happen with old lithium batteries, making them even more reliable for everyone.
Tesla's network of car chargers is one step closer to becoming the standard in one of the world's biggest auto markets. On Thursday, General Motors joined Ford when it said it would partner with Tesla and adopt its charging technology.
Safety first, a stronger, safer battery. One of the biggest fears people have about batteries is the danger of fires or explosions. We have all heard stories of lithium batteries catching fire in phones, laptops, or even electric cars. Tesla's new aluminum-ion battery is built to solve this problem. Aluminum is more stable than lithium and does not react as dangerously if the battery gets too hot or is damaged. Also, these new batteries are designed in a way that spreads out heat evenly, so there is much less risk of a dangerous hotspot forming inside. The graphene used in the battery also helps keep it cool, because it can handle high temperatures without breaking down. This means the battery is not only faster to charge, but also much safer to use, even in very hot weather or during long road trips. It also means that the battery will last longer, because it is less stressed by heat. Another safety benefit is that aluminum-ion batteries are less likely to leak toxic chemicals if they are damaged. That makes them better for people and for the environment. Tesla wants to give customers a battery they can trust, one that won't suddenly fail or put them in danger. That is a huge step forward for the entire electric vehicle world. In the next chapter, we will look at what all these changes mean for how much Tesla's new cars could cost, and why this could completely change the car market in the next few years. How this could make Teslas cheaper than ever. One of the biggest goals for Tesla has always been to make electric cars more affordable so that everyone can drive them. Right now, batteries are the most expensive part of an EV, and lithium batteries cost a lot to make and to buy. But aluminum is much cheaper, easier to find, and simpler to recycle. That means these new aluminum-ion batteries could cut costs by a huge amount. If making batteries gets cheaper, then the price of the whole car comes down too. Elon Musk has even said he dreams of making a Tesla that could sell for under $10,000, and these new batteries might finally make that possible. Imagine a car that charges in 5 minutes, runs for hundreds of miles, and still costs less than many gas-powered cars today. That would change the entire auto market forever. More people would be able to buy electric cars, and that would speed up the shift away from fossil fuels. Plus, because aluminum is so easy to recycle, battery prices could stay low for many years. Musk's big plan is to build these cheaper batteries in Tesla's gigafactories, using mass production to lower costs even more. In the next chapter, we will see how this new technology could change the supply chain for batteries all over the world, and why countries like India, China, and those in Africa are getting ready for a major shift in the EV industry. Global battery supply chain shakeup. Tesla's aluminum-ion battery isn't just changing technology, it is shaking up the entire global supply chain. Right now, most of the world's lithium comes from only a few countries like Chile, Argentina, China, and Australia. That means a small disruption, like war, trade fights, or political trouble, can mess up battery supplies and raise prices overnight. But aluminum is found almost everywhere on Earth, including in big reserves across India, Africa, Brazil, and the United States. That makes aluminum a much safer, more stable choice. Countries will not have to fight over resources or depend on one nation for their EV future. Also, aluminum is easier to recycle than lithium, so old batteries can be turned into new ones again and again. Governments in India and Africa are already seeing this opportunity. They want to build factories to not just mine aluminum, but also refine and process it for battery use, creating jobs and boosting their economies. China is also investing heavily in aluminum projects, knowing that the next big wave in EVs could come from this metal. Meanwhile, big mining companies are rethinking their lithium strategies and shifting focus to aluminum, preparing for the battery revolution ahead. This change in the supply chain will make EVs more affordable and more available to people around the world. In the next chapter, we'll look at what other big car brands like Toyota, Volkswagen, and BYD are doing now, that Tesla has made this bold move with aluminum-ion technology. How other car brands are responding. When Tesla showed off its aluminum-ion battery plans, other car companies were shocked. Big names like Toyota, Volkswagen, and BYD had already spent billions developing their own lithium-based battery systems. Many of their factories, engineers, and suppliers are still built around lithium, so switching to aluminum-ion batteries is a huge challenge for them. They know that if Tesla succeeds, their own cars could start to look slow and outdated. That is why these companies are now rushing to catch up. Reports say Toyota has started testing its own aluminum-ion prototypes, and Volkswagen is talking with new partners to source aluminum and graphene. BYD, which had great success with its Blade lithium battery, is also exploring aluminum technology to stay in the race. The big problem for these brands is time. It could take years to change their factories, train workers, and build a new supply chain around aluminum. During that time, Tesla will have a head start and could grab a much bigger share of the EV market. Some experts believe this could be like the early days of smartphones, where one company changed the rules and others had to struggle to keep up. In the next chapter, we'll look more closely at why Elon Musk is so confident in aluminum-ion batteries and how this bold vision could make Tesla the strongest EV brand in the world for many years to come. Elon Musk's bold vision for the future. Elon Musk has always been known for taking big risks and pushing bold ideas. From reusable rockets to self-driving cars, he is not afraid to challenge what people think is possible. With aluminum-ion batteries, Musk believes he can solve the biggest problems in electric vehicles all at once: charging speed, battery safety, price, and supply chain worries. By switching to aluminum, he wants to make EVs truly affordable for everyone, not just for rich people. His dream is to build a world where you can buy a Tesla as cheaply as a smartphone, plug it in for 5 minutes, and then drive hundreds of miles safely and cleanly. That dream might sound crazy, but if anyone can do it, it is Musk. His gigafactories are already testing ways to make these new batteries fast and cheap, and Tesla engineers are working on making them strong enough for all kinds of driving conditions. If this works, Musk will not just change Tesla, he could change the entire car industry forever. Other car companies would have no choice but to follow him or be left behind. People around the world would have better, cheaper, and safer EVs, speeding up the end of gasoline and diesel cars. In the next chapter, we'll talk about whether these aluminum-ion batteries can really work in the real world, or if there are still challenges left before they can power millions of cars on the road. Can aluminum-ion batteries really work on the road? It all sounds amazing, but one big question is left. Can these aluminum-ion batteries truly work in real cars, day after day? So far, most tests have been done in labs or in small prototypes. Real-world driving is much tougher, with bumps, heat, cold, and constant charging and discharging. That is why Tesla is now doing more tests on roads to see if these batteries can handle everything drivers throw at them. Early results look promising. The batteries are charging fast, staying cool, and showing good range in Tesla's test vehicles. They also seem to last for thousands of charging cycles, much more than lithium batteries, which often weaken after a few years. But there are still challenges. Mass production is not easy because building millions of brand new batteries takes time, money, and new machines. Also, car designs might need to change to fit these new battery packs properly. Even the charging stations will need upgrades to handle such quick 5-minute charging without overheating wires or power grids. Still, experts say these are normal growing pains whenever a big technology shift happens. If any company can fix these problems fast, it is Tesla. In the next chapter, we'll explore what happens if Tesla actually pulls this off, how it could completely flip the world of electric vehicles and even affect gas-powered car companies around the globe. What happens if Tesla succeeds? If Tesla really makes aluminum-ion batteries work, the entire auto industry will be turned upside down. Imagine a car that charges fully in 5 minutes, costs less than a gas car, and runs for years without losing battery power. That would make millions of people switch to EVs overnight. Gas and diesel cars could quickly become old-fashioned, just like landline phones did when smartphones arrived. Oil companies would lose billions because fewer people would need gasoline. Car companies that still depend on lithium batteries might see their sales drop because customers would choose the faster, cheaper, and safer aluminum-ion Teslas instead. Countries that make money selling oil could also be hurt, while countries with lots of aluminum could become more powerful. Even charging stations would change, looking more like gas stations with quick 5-minute top-ups. All of this would push the world faster toward clean energy, helping fight climate change and pollution. Tesla's lead in this technology would make it even harder for other brands to catch up, just like Apple stayed ahead for years with the iPhone. In other words, if Elon Musk succeeds with this plan, he will not just transform Tesla, he will change how the entire world moves. In the next chapter, we will wrap up and look at the final big picture of what this aluminum-ion revolution could mean for the future of transportation and energy everywhere. the dawn of an aluminum-ion revolution. This moment feels like the start of something huge, a real aluminum-ion revolution. If Tesla can bring these batteries into mass production, the electric vehicle world will never be the same again. Cars will charge as fast as you can fill a gas tank, travel farther, and cost so little that almost anyone can afford one. That means more people switching to clean electric vehicles, cutting pollution, and moving away from oil for good. It also means new opportunities for countries rich in aluminum, giving them a chance to become leaders in the new energy economy. Big car companies will have to adapt quickly or risk being left behind, just like what happened to companies that ignored smartphones. Energy storage for homes and industries could also change, with aluminum-ion batteries powering everything from homes to giant factories. In a world that is fighting climate change, this technology might arrive at just the right moment to help us build a cleaner, safer, and more reliable energy future. Elon Musk's dream is bold, but it might just work. And if it does, it will spark a new era in transportation, energy, and technology. So stay tuned, because this aluminum-ion battery breakthrough could be the biggest change the world has seen in decades. If you want to keep up with these amazing stories, be sure to follow, like, and share, because the revolution is only getting started, and you won't want to miss a single moment of it. The future is closer than we ever imagined, and Tesla is proving it once again. This new aluminum-ion battery could change everything about how we drive, charge, and think about energy. 5-minute charging, safer power, and lower prices are no longer dreams. They are becoming reality. Elon Musk is not just building cars. He is leading a global revolution that might transform the world. Stay with us as we keep uncovering these incredible breakthroughs that could shape the next century. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share so you never miss out on the next big leap in technology. Because when change moves this fast, you'll want to be the first to know.